I hope all of the people who are here today understand that we are not nationalists, but patriots. We don't discriminate against any particular people. We are the people who love Japan very much, period. Here, I want all of you to understand that we never denied that comfort women existed. What we don't like is that comfort women are misunderstood as sex slaves. We have been voicing our opinions to protest to the resolutions of condemning Japan on the comfort woman issue and building the comfort women memorials outside Japan, in addition to contacting those responsible in building the comfort women memorials. I have received many email messages from Japanese mothers who live in the United States. Let me read a part of one of the messages which I received from a Japanese mother who lives in Glendale, California. The statue put up in Central Park in Glendale makes me feel very uneasy because I am Japanese. I am married to a non-Japanese, and we have a 7-year-old daughter. My daughter said, "I cannot hate half of myself. Why am I hated?" The statue has no educational value at all. It is rather promoting confusion and racism to discriminate against Japanese people living in the United States. We should not divide people into ethnic groups, but bring people together, as is a core virtue of the United States of America. What were comfort women? Comfort women were not sex slaves, but were wartime prostitutes who enjoyed time spending freely and who worked under contract in exchange for a highly paid monetary reward for that time. As a proof for this, please see the document by the United States Office of War Information. They amused themselves by participating in sports events, attending picnics, entertainments, and social dinners. The Kuwara-Sumami report was written based on fabricated stories and no longer has any value being a human rights report. The report published in 1996 was often used as evidence that sex slaves did exist during the war. However, the report does not at all refer to the US document. The report listed 2 references as its source for the claim: My War Crimes by Seiji Yoshida and Comfort Women by George Hicks. Hicks wrote his book using information from Yoshida's book, and Yoshida confessed that his book was a fabrication. Based on these facts, it is right to conclude that Kuwara-Sumami report no longer has any value being a human rights report. Stories told by the so-called comfort women are the last remaining basis of the argument on the sex slaves. The stories have not been verified yet. The fact that the argument is based only on the stories without pursuing or proving the sex slave means that the sex slave is fabricated story. No verification has been made for the stories means that the stories of sex slave either cannot be verified or are fabricated. They are our official views.